The High Performance Summit from Tradition to Triumph is taking place tomorrow, the 5th of October. And joining us this morning in studio is Shane Cooper, Director of Altus, and Scot McAllister, Elite Performance Physiotherapist. Good morning, Shane. Good morning, Scot, and welcome.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Let's get straight into the conversation. What is this summit about, Shane?
Well, really, it was an idea that just came about through discussing with a friend who knew Scot, and to get right into it, following the Olympics, I think we just had to realize that they need a lot of review and education and realization that we are a little bit behind the 8 ball. And I mean, we're just being honest, our performance wasn't the greatest. And there tend to be a lot of webinars, seminars, I think, thrown at us, but we never really understand how to place it within the confines and limitations or even freedoms of our culture. So that's really what we wanted to tie into, taking high performance and tying it in and letting people know that we can use high performance techniques within our culture. It doesn't have to be grandiose and expensive and stuff like that. So
Understood. So we're filling a gap, essentially.
Definitely filling a gap.
Wonderful. Well, Scot, let's bring you into the conversation. Welcome to Trinidad.
Thank you.
Of course. Tell us about the importance of performance physiotherapy. There we go.
I think for me, the importance of performance physiotherapy is being able to empower your athletes, but also empower the staff working with the athletes. So trying to get across what good practice is. And as you just said before, it's not about everything being grandiose or expensive, just having really good, simple processes that support the people that we're there to work with.
All right. And of course, you will be the keynote speaker at the summit that's taking place. Shane, who else will be speaking at the summit?
Well, we also have David Sadkin. He's an elite performance coach out in the UK. He actually just got his first medal as a coach at the Paris Olympics. So he knows all about bringing people from rags to riches. We have Martin Gallia, who is an elite strength and conditioning coach, also out from the UK. Well, I have a lot of contacts in the UK.
Apparently.
Richard Thompson, our very own Olympian, who is now at IMG, and based on his new role, he's really excited about this, and we're working on another guest that may show up, and I'm excited about this. I'm not going to drop anything right yet, but it has to do a lot with sports psychology.
Okay.
So I expect people to understand the importance of that and how that ties in to performance on a whole.
Understood. Now, you've walked us through, of course, who's going to be speaking, but can you walk us through what we can expect at the summit itself?
Of course. I mean, to be honest, high performance is a very general aspect, and working with the theme of tradition to triumph, it was really about bringing elite performance, character development, strength and conditioning, sports psychology, all to the forefront, and having coaches, parents, athletes, administrators come in and understand how that all ties in again to what our culture brings to us. We do not understand the riches we have in Trinidad. We look outside and say, oh, that's what we need to do. It's good to have that information, but understand how we need to tie it in using our culture and our spices to perform and go forward. I mean, Jamaica's done it for many years.
Yes. I was just thinking that, actually. So when is this taking place and where? Well,
tomorrow. Yeah, we're 5th of October tomorrow, Saturday morning. We'll be at Altus House, which I've just actually rebranded Altus House. But our facilities are 13 Dundonald Street. So we ask people to come down if they have time. Yes, it's a 5-hour event, but whatever time you have in the day, drop in, because the price is truly reasonable to allow for that to come and catch your favorite speaker. We are also available virtually because we're going to be streaming it.
Excellent.
So you can catch us virtually as well.
What is the contribution?
$200 in person and 75 TT and 75 TT virtually.
Now, you would have mentioned administrators, parents, coaches, and who else would be welcome to this?
To be honest with you, anybody. It's a lovely market that probably think that we don't want them around is our weekend warriors.
Okay.
Our weekend warriors, our players that we have a whole Queen's Park league that's playing right now, and it'll be good to have them in and come and understand that they also fit into this realm of high performance, because I like to regard everybody as an athlete, and anybody who's going out there to play in a league and perform at their best, that is high performance despite age.
Excellent. Before we close, Scott, I would love to bring you back into the conversation very quickly. How prevalent is this style of training and education throughout the world, high performance particularly?
Yeah, I think it's obviously very prevalent. You'll find that there's various courses, events, seminars that happen in different environments. I think the nice thing, as Shane said, is actually to be able to bring people to Trinidad to be able to experience the culture, the practices, and the people, most importantly. So it is very, very commonplace. Maybe it's not been quite as common to bring people here, but I've just visited Guyana as well, and hopefully going forward this is something that can be a more consistent thing and maybe done every year. But let's get the first one done first.
Well, wishing you both all the best. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you again soon.
You will. Thank you.
Have a good day. Speaking about the High Performance Summit from Tradition to Triumph taking place tomorrow, stay tuned. There's more coming up on the Now Morning Show after this break.